Oh, Jim, that was the perfect birthday present for Mr. Gill this afternoon.
It was, yeah. No, it's been a good week actually. You know, after coming away from East Cirque last week and not picking anything up after a disappointing own goal right at the end, we've had a good week. You know, so I took training Tuesday. Jerry went off and watched a couple of players and stuff, and did our tactical stuff on Thursday and looked at through the week what we did last week at Thurrock, and today you could see it sort of paid off.
Yeah, Adam Mann really on song. I think 3 assists this afternoon. What's he like to sort of have around the place as well? Because he seems to adjust to this level perfectly well.
He has. He's done brilliant, Manny. You know, he came in sort of really late of pre-season, really, when we were about to start. To kick off pre-season, and he's a good, honest lad. You know, he's a roofer, and you know the lads have really taken to him, and you can see it in his play. He's really sharp. You know, he's energetic. You know, he wants to get in the box. He wants to score goals, and I think he wants to impress at this level, and you can see that in both Joe and Adam today. I think they both had real terrific games.
You found a penalty taker in Ryan Brunt, who added another 2 to his tally this afternoon.
Yes, it's interesting actually, because we've been looking at the penalties and the misses and stuff, and we've been trying to rectify it a little bit in training with people practicing free kicks and penalties, and you could just see he really fancied it today, and when someone's that confident you could just like say he strikes the ball well, and it's gone in today, which is great.
He came off soon after his second goal. Is he okay?
Yeah, I think he's like you say, he's played a lot of football this season, and I think he he really looks after himself, and once the second one went in, really he sort of started to feel a little bit of tightness, so we don't want to risk him really. He's a key player, and we've got a good squad, so if we've got someone like John Mills sat on the bench, then like you say, it's a no-brainer to get him on the pitch.
And I spoke to Jerry beforehand. He thought set pieces would be key because they conceded 2 from them last week, so I must have pleased you to get one. Robbie Cundy's first for the club.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we've had a little look at the set pieces again through the week. The beauty of having the video that Dave does, which is great, is that we've sort of changed the taker today, and Manny went back on them. We had a conversation with Riggy, and so we've sort of changed it around a little bit today, and we worked on a few set pieces on Thursday, and it's nice to finally get one.
A bit disappointed with the goal conceded at the end?
Yeah, definitely. I think sometimes, like you say, when we're sort of 1-4, I spoke to Jack after, really can get a little bit of complacency really, and you ask him to defend properly, and like you say, it's not really a ball to pass across your box there, and Strakes has just caught him on his back heel, unfortunately. So we wanted a nil, but like you say, it's when they've played so well, really, because I think their goalkeeper was probably man of the match. I think he was outstanding. I think after we sort of probably got the penalty, it was just pure dominance from us from there on, really, and I think he's made 3 excellent saves in the second half. That's kept the scoreline down.
Home form pretty much faultless. The away form hasn't been so good so far, but you're on the 3G on Saturday. Will that be beneficial? Yeah. Have you been listening to us in the dressing room?
We've just been talking about the home form. Obviously, since Dartford, we've been really, really good at home, and we just had a little chat about that. Going away from home, we've got to try and work out a way. It's a little bit different when we go away at these different places, but hopefully on the 3G, it's quite a big 3G as well. Hopefully we can get our patterns like we have done today. We worked really hard on Thursday night on different patterns to get the ball shifted. And you can see that today in our play. And like I say, we'll work again on that this week in training to try and go to Oxford to get a win.
In terms of next week, Oxford, what are you sort of expecting from them?
I think, like I say, they've had some really, really good results. I know the manager there, Mark, and he's a really, really nice guy. He's got some good players, and I think, as you can see today from some of the results in the league, anybody can beat anybody in this league. And like you say, you have to look after your own home first. I think if we got our system right, we get our patterns right, and we get the players performing to how they can perform. And then it's about, can we take our chances on the day? And I think if we take our chances on the day, we're a match for anybody in this league. But like I say, we'll expect a tough game again at Oxford next week.
I believe it's the FA Cup draw on Monday. Is that something to always look forward to?
Yeah, it is definitely. As a player, as a coach, as a manager, we all enjoy the FA Cup. And it's always, could it be our year? There is, it's a nice little distraction. But like I say, we'll look at Oxford Saturday first, and then like I say, we'll have one eye on the draw on Monday. But we won't start preparing for that obviously until we've got the Oxford game out the way. But like I say, I've had some good times at the football club, and the FA Cup always comes really at the same time you have a bit of a run in the FA Cup. So we'd be really looking to try and have a nice run this year.
Kind of due for a good cup run?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know how many years I've been here, but like you say, we've got to the second round a couple of times in those things, and and I really do, I really do. One of my sort of goals, or one of my ambitions, really, is to see Bath City in the third round of the FA Cup. So every year when the draws start coming out, you start to dream about that third round big draw again, and someone's got to draw one of those big teams in the third round, and why not Bath City? But like I say, we won't get carried away with ourselves just yet. We'll get the Oxford game sorted, and then we'll look to plan our way through the FA Cup as well.